The thing that reminds me of where I consider home is this little red cedar box. It's just a very simple little box. It's not particularly well made. I actually made it very soon after I first met Nick, my husband, and we had a date, and I was so desperate to give him something that I'd made with my own hands. So I remember racing down to my workshop for a couple of hours before I had to meet him, and I made this little box out of some red cedar scraps. And that was, I guess 25 years ago now. And he's kept it, and wherever we've lived, it's always come with us. So it was really where everything began. It's where our home began, was the two of us meeting in the first place. So the thing that I've made is actually this chair. It's a traditional Windsor chair. It's an English style of chair. It's completely handmade. It was really challenging, and as a maker, it made me step right outside of my comfort zone. And I learnt so much about myself through making it. I learnt about observation and patience, and that I can actually do more than what I think I can do if I just allow myself the time. So there's this little spoke shave that I absolutely love, and it's a beautiful little form. It's got beautiful weight, very, very sharp. It was made by a company from Canada, and it's extremely high quality, but to me it represents the freedom of someone who makes things. It's the connection between the material I work with and my own hands, and tools really do represent freedom to me, and this is one of my favourite tools, because without making, I really don't know who I am. Something I need, I've picked my glasses. The thing about my glasses is that I used to wear glasses because I thought they looked cool. I didn't really need them. But as I've gotten older, I desperately have to wear glasses, and without them I can hardly see a thing. So when people ask me what my favourite tool is, I'll usually actually say my glasses, because I couldn't do anything without them. So the thing that reminds me of someone I love is this little necklace. It's a little silver necklace. It's a spoon and a fork, and I bought it at the Evandale Markets in Tasmania. And I actually bought it on the very day that was the last day that I spoke to and saw my brother, Kerry. And I took it to the hospital after I bought it, and I showed him, and he held it in his hand, and he thought it was really cool. After I left, that was it. He passed away the next morning. So for some reason or another, the fact that he actually held these and we talked about them really means something, and I never feel quite right if I'm not wearing them. So every time I put them on, I think of him. I've got this piece of wood. It's actually a piece of Huon pine from southwest Tasmania, and I think in terms of my beliefs, I really believe in nature and the strength and power of nature to restore itself. But I also believe in the way that nature gives to us. It gives us materials, it gives us shelter. Trees particularly clean our air, they give us material to build something that we live in. And I don't have a particularly strong spiritual belief, but if I had to worship anything, I would worship trees.